Hi guys, Hieu Channel here, the the internet's busiest music nerd. Wow, that rolled off the tongue. Anyway, and it's time for a review of all of the fan-made music and sound designs based on my animations. Now, as I said before, one of the joys of working in motion graphics, making animated pieces and posting them online is getting to see all of the viewers reaction and comments based around the work, and it's all very inspiring. But there are some of you who are absolute psychos and actually put in the work to create some custom made sound designs based around my animation. Today I'm gonna be taking a look at or a lesson to some of that, and I'm gonna give them a score from 0 to 10. Now for a little bit of context, sound design I think is one of the most important aspects of creating a motion and animated piece. To satisfy that auditory element behind the work, I think is one of the backbone of how people experience a motion graphic piece. You know, that's why every time I post something on Instagram, I usually just put like a background music of something that I like, or sometime I would just get down and be making my own sound designs, which as you can see here is yeah, I'm gonna give this one a massive 0 out of 10 just because I made the because of the fact that I made it. And you know, I would argue that sounds and music is actually one of the most important aspects, if not the most important, in someone experiencing an animated piece or a motion graphic piece. It's sort of in the same aspect as, you know, a jump scare wouldn't be as successful if not for the sudden outburst of the levels of sound in the scene. So now we're going to take a look at some of these sound designs that you guys has been making based around my animation. Right, so the first video is coming from Nico Paravargas. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, and in collaboration with Black Vitamina, which I think is also part of his operation. But yeah, this one is made based upon my animation regarding the two fingers squishing the balls and some various other particles coming out of it. And yeah, we're gonna take a listen. How should I react to this? Should I react like a YouTuber? Like, what? Wow, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I really like this one. I really like how when the ball is being picked up, it's got that ding sound, like to signify the action of the ball is being picked up, which I think is sort of resonate with my work a little bit, because when I animate this, I really wanted to convey to the audience that the ball is being picked up by two fingers by moving the ground down off the screen, rotating the fingers clockwise, and color the fingers in a way that they stand out, all of which can be considered signifiers. It helps conveying an action a more effective way to the audience. I really like when the ball is being squished and all the smaller balls are spread out. It's got this tingling sounds. It sort of sounds like all the smaller balls are talking to each other. It's as if they're coming alive and actually communicating of some sort. I really like that. Yeah, the squishing sound is amazing. It's almost ASMR. That's gonna be the word that I use a lot in this video apparently, ASMR, because some of these sounds are really ASMR-ish. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a squishy out of 10. Yeah, great one. Right, so the next two is coming from Novel Soul / Music, who is a producer, DJ, and also a sound designer. He actually conducted his operation on two of my animated pieces. Yeah, so we're gonna take a listen to the first one, is the Magic Pencil. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh yeah, so this one is, I think, is pretty good, especially the moment when the pencil is drawing out some lines in the universe here. I heard a voice in my head. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like it's poking my ear. I love all the tinkling sound in the background. Really matches with the elements that I put in. And that punches moment there as we go inside of the pencil is, yeah, that's amazing. As well as the sort of the deep fried particle sounds, I think also matches a little bit with the amount of details inside the pencil. And then I just wish there is something that coincides with all the flashings going on the glasses over here. I feel like there's something that we can put some 808 basses or boom boom. I'm just kidding. Music is very ethereal, very universal. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a drawing lines in space out of 10. Right, next one is called Venom, also by Noble Soul, and yeah, let's take a look at it. Yeah, this is has a lot of textures involved, a lot of Foley sound, I'd assume. I like how the sounds over here just sort of help people imaginate. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, associate this creature over here with a snake, hence the name. I like the sound of the snake coming up over here. And also combined with that movement and underwater movement sound, there's oh my god. And when it breaks apart and becomes cubes and then it moves around, it obviously doesn't have that sort of elastic body anymore. It moves around, adds cubes, and then just got that clickly clackly sound. Very metallic-y, and notice every time it pokes in the eye there's this very fat bass sound. Oh my god. It's pretty successful at delivering that feeling. Yeah, something horror, something spooky. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a clickety clackety out of 10. Now the last one is coming from Hieu. Shut down. Sounds like a V10. Yeah, this one it really delivers on the concept of interdimensionality. Yeah, I like how it prefaces the video with a little bit of sound before the video starts. So as if there is a story, there is a part of the narrative. Or maybe 12 slitter. Yeah, I like how it prefaces the video as if there is part of the narrative that we don't know about. One of the things that I like about this is his attention to detail and the sound that actually helps shape a narrative that was not there before. Like, why is there a shutter sound? Why is there a futuristic sound in the second half? What else are we supposed to see besides what's visually in front of us? The rolling of the balls sounds really textured, sounds really heavy. I like that. The way that the ball landed on top of the cube. I didn't have that idea in mind at all. It is completely new sounds. The metallic clanging of the ball on top of on the surface of the cube, that is really good. That transition scene accompanied with a little bit of bass as well. That's really nice. Suddenly we're coming into this world that is very techy and very really analogous in terms of sound designs. Maybe techy because we can see the elevator at the beginning of the scene coming down here, and as well as when the ball taps into the wall like this. Shut down. And just everything just shut down. Suddenly the whole entire system. I like the shut down. I wonder if it's your voice, Theo. I want to also continue with the theme of techie scene of the points of the mask dropping down and trying to squeeze. You can actually hear the struggle inside of the sound. Then it jumps back outside into the real world. Yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna give this one a it was definitely a V10 out of 10. Yeah, that was really good. I'm gonna link the creators down below. So yeah, make sure you support them. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.